Hey guys, what's up? It's Daily Drop Day 4, and today it's going to be a little short one, and I'm going to talk a little bit about just some pointers on certain moves that I know people have a lot of problems with. One of the most common intermediate moves that a lot of people have troubles with is scissoring, which is one of my favorite things to do. It's really fun. It's really a simple move once you get it. So one of the basics that everybody tries to do is while scissoring, they try and reach up for it, which obviously does not work out. One of the best things to do when you're trying to scissor and successfully catch it is to keep your fingers in the same position that you launched the knife from. So if you're flipping and you throw the knife and your fingers land here, you want to keep them in the same general location so that when the knife completes its rotations, it comes back down and then will land just similar to where it took off from. It's one of the most easy things to practice doing. It's a little difficult at first, but once you get the hang of it, it makes scissoring super simple. Another move is once people get to laddering, it's extremely hard to get from the different steps and to boost your dexterity. It's one of those are the hardest issues with ladders. And so one of the things when I was learning, I found was I would take a pencil and just sitting there, I would go through the simple little rotations like this, and it actually helped to build my finger dexterity so that I can do clean ladders and make it look all nice and pretty. So there's two of the biggest ones. Some just random flipping tips is when you're starting off and you're trying to gain speed, first work on being fluid. You're going to be fast if you're fluid, but if you're not fluid, you're not going to be fast. You can know how to do a move, and you can do the individual rotations fast, but you'll never be able to do it nicely, if that makes sense. So if you're trying to do a behind the eight ball, which is just super simple now for me, but if you're just trying to do that, and you can do the simple rollouts, then this, then this, and this, and you can do each step fast, that's helpful, but it's not going to look good in a flipping video. You want everything to be super smooth and super fluid. So one of the biggest things when you're learning any move, first work on being fluid before you try being fast, because speed will come with being fluid. Another tip for new beginners, when you're starting off flipping, a lot of people will try and flail their elbows all around, and that's one of the most annoying things to see, and it's also really hindering you. One of the best things to do is try and keep your elbow just about where your side is. Just keep it on your side. I was going to say hip, but just keep it at your side and try and flip like that. It's a little more difficult at first, but you're really going to improve, and your flipping's going to look a lot nicer because you're not going to be flailing your elbow all around, and there are some moves where you're going to stick your elbow out and stuff like that, but for the most part, keep your elbow at your side. It's going to look a bit smoother, it's going to look a bit better, and yeah. So Robert keeps telling me that I have to do this until I drop the knife, but I feel like I'm going to be here forever. I'm not saying I'm the best and never drop, but not as much as him, like I said last time. So I think that's just going to be my small daily drop for the day. There's not really much to talk about. There really are so many things you can talk about, but I don't feel like it. So, well, that was almost a drop, so we'll call it good there. Keep watching, guys.